Hello everyone, this video I'll be looking at submachine guns and my two preferred picks. To start off with, we've got the Honey Badger, which is a pretty good weapon really. It's got very high damage, sort of basic reload speed, fire rate. Use the 7.62 ammo as well, which is a higher caliber. Stat wise, it's pretty much solid in all of them really. This is more of a submachine gun slash assault rifle, to be honest. This is pretty good at longer ranges as well. I'm using the extended mag. Use the suppressor. The ATPAL3 rail. Just reduce the recoil a bit. Panoramic sight. At least when you're aiming down that, you can still see all around you to see what's happening. Yeah, I usually use extended stock because I'd rather have the reduced recoil than the quicker aim time. Submachine guns aren't too bad for aiming anyway. And then I have the vertical foregrip. The reload speed suffers a little bit, but that still reloads pretty quick. The horizontal recoil isn't as bad as the vertical, so it's always the vertical you want to go for really with this weapon. But obviously it all depends on people's preferences, but that's always worked pretty well for me. And I think I wore one as well, it looked like I went with a gun, so I think that's why I went for that one. Obviously if you upgrade it to Mark III, you'll also get a few extra bonuses, which always come in handy. Mainly the, well, you get plus 20 reload speed after each kill, which is very handy. And then that Honey Badger you have to buy from the shop. The next weapon I often use is the Bullpup PDR. This gun is probably my favourite submachine gun. I used this in the betas of this game when it first came out. I don't know if actually in the betas, but I know I've used it from day one. I can't remember if this was actually in the betas or not. Again, this is a 5.56 ammo, so it's like a longer range, harder hitting caliber. High damage, sort of basic stats for reload, fire rate. Stats themselves as well are all pretty versatile again, sort of bog standard for this sort of a weapon. So you get the different mark upgrades. Again, the reload speeds are a big bonus here. You've got the extended mag, just because the extra, when you get extra 20 rounds I think, which is very useful. Use the suppressor, usually on submachine guns because you're normally up closer. The ATPAL3 rail, just for the extra horizontal recoil control. Panoramic sight, just so I can see around me while I'm aiming down the sight. And it's on the AUT burst trigger, which is by default, so I don't very often change the fire rate anyway, so I usually always keep that on full auto. Now the main differences with these two guns is the Honey Badger has, well, although they're actually supposed to have the same damage, I find the Honey Badger is a bit better at range, a bit more accurate, and it seems to sort of pack more of a punch of each shot as well, I find. The Bullpup though is pretty good for up close. clearing out buildings and that, 'cause it's got a bit of a faster fire rate. Well, at least I feel like it has anyway. There isn't really a lot of difference between these two weapons actually. I never really looked at them properly before, but yeah, honey badger is a good weapon anyway for an all-round sort of weapon. It's a submachine gun, but that's also could be used as an AR. Same with the bullpup, really. Same sort of gimmicks. It's more of a SMG, ASR sort of a weapon. But out of both of these guns, these are probably the two I've used the most and I've had the most success with. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next one.